Mm. Greetings. Where to begin? This life is so beautiful, and the range of humanness, emotions, and all the things that we get to experience is such a gift. I had an experience, or I have been having an experience, as it is continual, last night into this morning and afternoon, and I ended up towards the end of this, not the end, but the cycle of this challenge within my experience as a being in relationship on this planet. I pulled a oracle card from a deck that I haven't used in a little while. I actually haven't used my decks in a little while in general, which is interesting when that happens, but I felt very called. So, and I think the conversation will start from there. And I was just asking for like a general message for me today, based on where I'm at. So I'll begin. I'll show you the card first, which I hope I'm gonna do the word justice. I don't actually know if I'm saying it right. Kintsugi. Let's hope that comes through. The quote at the beginning is by Confucius. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Kintsugi is a Japanese art form and philosophical outlook in which what is broken is repaired with precious metals such as gold, platinum, and silver. As a living philosophy, breakage and subsequent repair are viewed as beautiful even in their brokenness. An object's history is its own poetry in static motion, and perceived flaws only add to the unique preciousness of the vessel, which has undergone change through time and direct experience. When we perceive something as damaged or broken, the initial shock of something beloved no longer being what it was can cause a visceral reverberation through the heart space. Feelings of attachment tethered to affection and nostalgic waves of longing can cause deep suffering, and our shattered emotions may cause us to burst into tears in sympathy with what is believed to be broken. This can leave us feeling as though we've been shattered into a million pieces, left wondering how we can get ourselves together to face tomorrow, let alone today. Yet if we seek compassion and view what feels like brokenness through the lens of creative catharsis, we allow space for something new to emerge. Brokenness is healed by precious connective tissue, gold found in the lessons in the new pattern that materializes. Object and subject are no longer separate, but equally healed with awareness and imagination. In moments where you may feel broken, empty, and in need of repair, remember that the brokenness can contain a layer of unexpected beauty, especially when we consciously attempt to weld the spaces of emptiness with preciousness. In alchemical metaphor, mind, often referred to as the all, has the ability to turn lead into gold through transmutation. In the metaphor of embodied art, Kintsugi is here to remind us to find the lightness of being and to transmute the tough moments in life into tremendous works of art with the consciousness of the master craftsman. If you pulled this card and are feeling broken today in any way, remember the art that you are and that there's always a space for a new masterpiece or master of peace to emerge. And the mantra for this card: I weld the pieces of my past back together with gold and stand in my presence as a work of art to behold. What was no longer is, and what will be is beautiful. Just taking a moment to sit with that message. I was speaking, I had a meeting this morning, very exciting meeting, with a member of a team that I hired to help me create something that will very soon be coming to the collective. And I'm overjoyed. And when I was reflecting on part of the product that was shown to me, I was sharing how, I'm visually, through what they have created for me, seeing pieces of my past fall away, and feeling like the attachment that I used to have no longer be there, and recognizing that there's elements of that past that can still come through in other forms, but where I'm at now, where I've been, what I've been through, to be where I'm at now, for what is meant to come through visually looks like what they created. And it's something beyond the beyond of what I could have imagined. And it was so beautiful to see, to visually see myself and my essence capsulated into something, and to then take that in and really see, like, wow, like this is where I'm at. And even though I'm in my body and I'm in my life and I'm in my experience, and like, I know, but to see this, to visually see it, especially through someone else's lens, was just absolutely incredible. I have no words. Henry's got a lot of words. He's got a lot of squeaks to say about it. Feeling just so aligned and so centered, and so grateful for the journey, the pain and the challenge and the messiness of being human and life, and all of the things to come to where I'm at right now. And like, I have moments like this. This is a very different one, which is why I'm feeling really called to record and share it. This is a big moment for me in a lot of ways, and I'm really excited to share with the collective, with you all, what I've been working on behind the scenes. It's hard not to speak to it right now, but we're gonna wait. But yeah, there's just been so much. And then, so to speak to something else through what this card brought through for me, that piece of brokenness, right? Like feeling broken, and just like, how do I put myself back together? I had an experience last night, actually, that left me feeling broken in a connection with another, and which then brought me deep sadness. And the way that I chose to actually respond instead of react to that situation, and radically show up for myself and my experience, and it was just so beautiful to witness myself and to like really get to be in that space with me and not reach out externally, which like we do need help and support sometimes. And this particular experience for me was kind of a lesson and a showing in how how can you self-resource, and can you, without constantly thinking of needing to reach outside of yourself. So, and that's been an alchemical process from last night through this morning and this afternoon, actually. And only in this afternoon, when I was walking with Henry earlier, did I actually feel the density that was living right in this area actually shift through. And there are many different tools I chose to engage with to show up for myself in that way, and just having the spaciousness of the day to be able to do that, so then I can radically show up for my clients that I have this evening. Everything is just so divinely guided. Yeah, it's been such a beautiful process, and then witnessing myself come out on the other side of it, and just having such a full and open heart in being able to repair the connection, and that even in the brokenness, it's not wrong, and it's not actually broken. Yet if we seek compassion and view what feels like brokenness through the lens of creative catharsis, we allow space for something new to emerge. Brokenness is healed by precious connective tissue. This morning, the meeting that I had got to be a big piece of that gold creative catharsis for me to mend the brokenness that I was feeling within my own self. And what a beautiful, beautiful process, and what an amazing, amazing experience to get to be a part of, and seeing all the beauty like just mirrored to me and the rest of as this day has gone on, and it's so not even close to over yet. Like, I'm so excited to go and show up for my clients from this space. Like, whoa, totally different me than I've ever been before. It's so exciting. Yeah, I feel so honored, and it's my pleasure to be able to hold space in this way. There's a few other things I want to speak to really quick. There's something else related to the thing that I'm creating that is very synchronistic with what a piece of what's written about this card in the book. And I'm like, we'll wait, it's exciting, but we'll wait. I'll probably come back to it at another time after I launch this new creative project that I've been holding so sweetly and closely to my being and my body. Just a magical life I get to live. So the other thing I wanted to speak to was the shirt that I'm wearing. As I was like sitting in front of my altar and praying and pulling cards, I have some books that sit on my altar as well, and I've been wearing this shirt all day, and my body was like, this cozy sweatshirt. I'm like, okay, cool. This book with this same like heart woman just holding herself. This is one of the practices. I think it's also somatic practice. Do some tapping. This is one of the practices that I come to quite frequently when I'm feeling broken or alone, or if there's like rejection and abandonment and just other things that come up. this space of really like loving and hugging myself and holding my inner child, this is one of the things I do quite often. And I was doing it last night, actually, as I was moving through the tenderness that was being experienced. And yeah, so then today my body was like, wear this. And I saw my book on the altar and I totally forgot about this image on it. So it's just speaking to the little miracles that are all around us, and the little signs from the universe that everything is gonna be okay and you're doing great. And it's okay that things are hard sometimes. It's okay that things are hard. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be upset. And you will get through it. And you will come out the other side. And you've got so much love and support around you. Always. In always. Okay. Love you all. Excited for the coming of new things. Blessings on your beautiful journeys today.